Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. So today we're going to do few more different topics. Okay, and the first topic which I pick up is called the UI builder. Okay, so UI builder is one of the new concept has been introduced by ServiceNow to making the what I can say the form or the interface for the user specific. Okay, when I say user specific, I'm not saying it's for the for your IT users. It's basically I'm referring to the customers here. Okay, so what it says that it's a offer a way for customer to create and customize the workspaces. So like you can see here, right? These are the workspaces. If okay, before that, let me tell you what is a workspace, because these two topic workspace and UI builder will work hand in hand. Another point in this topic and the next topic, I never work dedicatedly. What I learn is just from the learning of the ServiceNow docs or going through some videos I learn and I'm sharing it with you. So maybe our solution will work 100%. Maybe our solution will not work 100%. Okay. So what is workspace in ServiceNow? What did this say? It is sorry. In the morning it's give me very bad time. Okay. So workspace says basically a set of suite where your agents can do or manage their work. Okay, like when we're discussing, what we says that okay, this is my agent workspace. This is my CSM workspace. This is my service operation workspace. What this mean? It means when I log in as a ITL user and I have a ITL login role only, and I want to do the work on the ITSM, incident, change, problem or request. As per ServiceNow in ITSM, there are only these four modules: incident, change, problem and request. Then instead of going here, searching all new and all the things, I can go here and I can work. This is what it's called the workspace. But this workspace we can build. Okay, and workspace will not build standalone. When I say standalone means to build the workspace, you need a specific application. So like if I say this is the workspace, right? Service operation. This is a coming from the ITSM as an application. That the whole application is called ITSM. Under that we have a workspace like CMDB. For this, CMDB is an application. It means if Namrata says, Atul, can I create my own workspace here? No, you cannot create until unless you have a application binded with that. Let's say example. If I want to travel somewhere, I prefer to go via my own car. Okay. And when I travel, I keep everything for my trips, like basic things, medicines, bandages, water bottle, some spare food item for my kids, one or two extra clothes, pair of clothes, shoes, chappals, and all the things I keep it. And these are always with me in my car. either a short-term travel, either it's a long-term travel. Means these things I always pick up and put in my car whenever I'm traveling. But will you keep these things if you want to just go to market to buy some vegetables or potatoes or kind of things? No. In the same manner, workspace only work when you have a specific application. So what we have learned till now, there's a called the App Engine Studio, right? This one. In the App Engine Studio, when I'm creating any app, there I get an option to create the workspace here. So we already have this workspace, right? Which we created. Or let's say if I search for any app, do you have anything like this? As of now, I don't have any app available here. It means if I create my app here, then I get an option to add a workspace. Let me show you here. Editable. Not giving me this part. What's giving me this problem? Let me create a new app here. Quickly, let's do it quickly then. I'll show you. Learn and continue and continue. So this is what I'm creating my app. These things like your forms, your portals, your workspaces are called the experience, this part. So now it says I have to create the data only, then I can go for the experience. No problem. Let me go to dashboard. And now let me click on the experience here. See, when I click on the experience and I click here, then you will find out workspace here. Now, if my user has access to this particular app, which I created, the Learn app which I created, only then they will able to see this workspace. This is what the example of the workspace. Let's say begin. ServiceNow give you everything there, that how the look, feel, and all the things will be there. Let's continue. Task, or you can put done. Continue. So now it's creating a workspace for me. But the question comes, Atul, okay, that is fine. Workspace is there. But what about the UI builder? How the UI builder is related to these things? So basically UI builder help us to enhance these workspaces. Let me show you. So now this is our workspace which we just created. If you want to see, you can come here and you can see. Let me reload this page. You can see the workspace is there. It is the workspace. Now, how this data or this form is becoming, that we can check and modify. Because definitely I don't want to show this thing. I don't want to show this thing. I don't want to show like this way. Then to do this part, I have to go for the UI builder. UI builder. Also, one important thing for everybody. In ServiceNow, if you stuck anywhere in any of the module, There's a one thing given by ServiceNow that is called the guided setup. Like this. Almost for all the modules, they have a guided setup. Means how you can set up this particular module or application in your instance. A step-by-step guide they will give. If I ask you, when we purchase ITSM, we see incident, change, problem, request, and knowledge as out of the box. Do you think or do you know that is any plugin also required to activate the incident, change, or problem? No, Atul, it's coming out of the box. No, it is coming out of the box. That's fine. But in the background, it has some plugin activated, which is activated out of the box. That is the reason we are able to see this. So if you want to know these things, let me show you here. Let's say I want to set up the ITSM. Okay. Now it will show you that if you want means ITSM means I want to set up the service now as a default, which available for me. Incident, change, problem, users, foundation data, everything. So these guided setups help you. This is what I learned from my experience from the last few days. I was checking something on the internet, and then I found a lot of people mention this. If you need help, if you stuck somewhere, if you're not stuck, I can say, if you want to set up something and you don't know the processes, steps, better go there. So now like this, ITSM guided setup. In this, it says you have to do a lot of things like this. Platform, company logo, these things you have to do. In the email, you have to do this thing, LW, you have to do this thing, LW, this thing, you have to do this thing. And if you click on the get started, let me show you. See, a full-fledged detail. If you complete all these steps in all these major areas, you will able to set up your process. You have to set, you can set up your tool, I can say. So what we learned till now, maybe something you can credit from here. Welcome page, system configuration. If you doubt, click on this. What to do in the system configuration of the company setup. And it will tell you that, okay, how to configure this particular thing. See, we are going on the system properties. So there you can get it. It is a very useful information actually. Okay. Okay, now let's come to the UI builder. UI builder, if I say, is kind of a place where you can build your pages and you can share the link with your user and he can access directly. Okay, so now you can see here, this is our old application, right? Let me refresh it. And let me come back to the global one. Application scope global, so that I can see everything in the UI builder. Let's go here. Okay, this one. So you can see these many are available. This is what LNG workspace which we have just created earlier, not this one, created earlier. Let's say where it is one, see, which is we just created. Here. Now let me open this. Now if in this workspace you want to build something, then you have to use the UI builder. Okay. Or if you want to know, let's create a newly one. Because generally when we create the workspace, we never or we not go for the customization. But if you want to create your own link or own page, kind of things, then you can go for the UI builder. Let it be load completely. So like when I say, okay guys, I'm here and let's open the incident and click on the create new. You're able to see the fields, right? These fields are you're able to see. In the UI builder also, you have to be do these things. You have to be design your own form, your own portal, your own page. Only then you will be able to see this data. It means it is clear that UI builder is an extension of the form layout, I can say. But the purpose of UI builder and the form layout is different. This is for the global application. This is for the specific scoped application. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's create a new page. So what I can do, I can go here in the form and let's create a new experience. I'll put the name LNG last class. Let's say this thing. It says what app shell UI you want to be used. Means what the base you're looking for. As of now, I have not much idea about other things, but I can say I'm looking for something agent workspace app shell. I'm taking a base. How it can be accessible? It can be accessible by this/this page. What role are required to do this? Only one canvas user. Or you want to put admin? You can put admin as well. You put ITL, you can do ITL as well. This is what I learned from experience, guys. So don't expect too much from these things, but I want to give because nowadays in the market, these things are in the use. So now this is my kind of an experience. Now, if you say I am here and what I need to do, I need to be add a page here, or it's called the variant. You can see create a page. So first we go for the page. Means because what I said, when I open, it should go to the home page. How you want to see your home page? These are the templates, standard templates like this, 0 for not found, blank page, or some legacy one which is available in ServiceNow by default, like dashboards, like list view. How you want it? Designers, knowledge view. This is the place where you need to do little bit R&D. You have to be learn this thing. But now I'm sure that you get a basic idea that what is UI builder. So let's say I'm going for a blank page. But I will create my own form. Let's say I put in the name as a home. Okay, create. It is setting up my layouts. It says it is there. Now, if you want to see how it will look like, open in the another window. Let me close other things not required. So it is like this. Because as of now, it has no table, nothing is related. So now I'll go here and now I will add the fields here. So it has three major sections. Number one, your page and content. Number two, your content frame. And number three, your page configuration. Your page configuration, that how the screen will look like and all the things. You want to style, you want to events. Let's say I'm on the page now. In the page, I want to add the fields. So you can go here. Add component. What you want to add? Atul, I want to add a breadcrumb. Okay. Drag and drop and close. Let me save this and show you in the parallel as well that how it's going to work. This is what the breadcrumbs are showing. Like on the incident form, on the change form, on the change form, you will get it. New assessment of thing. These are the breadcrumbs. No, Atul, I want to rename it. Definitely, yes. Why not? You can go here, show configuration part like this. You can change it from here. It's little complicated because it is completely from the development perspective. I have never experienced on that part. Let's say I want to be add one more thing. Now it says variant, create. Again, variant means I'm getting a new page here. Let's say I want to be add more components, add component. Now I want to be add a calendar like this. So it is showing me like this. You can go and configure it. Events like this. Okay. Now I say no, I want to add after this. I want to be add a form. Okay, so here I can see the form is there. Record form. Yes. Anything you want to be added here, like presets. What type of form you want to create it, you can do it here. Let me see if I can find something incident is there. Okay. Like it's showing these many type of forms are available. Edit form view. It's little difficult as of now. Even for me as well to explain you. I'm not sure that how much you're understanding, but still I'll recommend. Okay. So like this is a form.
Workspace is a advanced version of dashboard, Atul. It's like
No,
on dashboard we just have few features.
no. You are mixing two things. Dashboards is a collection of the reports. Workspace is a place where you can go and work on the specific records.
Okay.
So how many days you work in a month? You can get this information from the reports. Where you work, the place you go and sit and do your work is a workspace. It's look like similar, but it's not similar. No, they are in the so one is orange and another is a mango, I can say.
Sorry, one
One
is
is if one is a mango, other is a orange. So they are
okay.
two different terms. They have a two different way of working. They have a two different way of to serve the purpose actually.
Okay, got it.
So like this is the form I can see. I want to be modify this form. So you can do like this. So number. You want to show number? No. I want to show. You want to make it as a read only or mandatory? You can make it like this. Let me save this. Let me come and save this. Let me go and reload this. My actual one. Workspaces are a good concept has been introduced by ServiceNow actually. So now you can see this is coming from calendar and this is my form. See, it's coming hello here. So it means the things which you're able to see on the workspace, you can make a change via UI builder and see my breadcrumbs are there. Now you have a question, Atul, when I click on this, it should go somewhere else. These things we can set up. So now if I scroll down, let's say this is my breadcrumb, right? Here. You want to show arrow like this, over for collapse, truncate like this. You want to make a change here. Yes, now you can say Atul. So now if I save this and I can go here. Okay. Open. So you can. It's not showing Atul. Did we save it? Yes, we save it. Okay, sorry, we changed this one, not the breadcrumb name. I want to change the breadcrumb name. Why it's not changing it? It's showing somewhere else as well. Not sure why it's not be there. Okay, now let's say I want to add a new page here. Here the variant is called the page. And this time I want a dashboard. Let me minimize your confusion here. On a GBV. On my workspace, I can show the dashboard. See, now I'm on the second page. And let me try to and to access this, the link has been changed. To access this page, the link has been changed. If I go here, let me open it again. So now this is my first page, home page, right? See home. Here I'm not getting any option to go to the other one, which we just created dashboard. And dashboard is not appearing here. Why? Because dashboard is my another page, another variant. Now the thing is that if you want, user should able to go to the dashboard from this particular page. You have to be add something here. The form link or something you should be add here. Some tabs you have to be add here. Let's see. Do we have any option called a tab here? Confirm view portal. Oh. Confirm and distribute. No, I don't want this form. There's an option called the tab as well, where you can display like this. You can display here as well. Not sure that I know these things where to be set up or some other things. Models. I have no idea why it's not showing this thing to me. नहीं भैया नहीं मुझे नहीं दिख रही है वाला. Add component after. Let's see here something called tab. Yes, label value tab filter. Here it will appear then. Search filter, you can put filter tabs. I'm just putting some random things. I'm not sure that it is going to work or not for me. What style, or let's say. But it will appear something here only. See, it appear here only. But we have to do little bit coding as well. That if I click on this A, it should take me on the. Let me reload this page. We say after this, right? No, it's not appearing here. Something wrong with me, wrong with this particular part. Okay, but overall, if I say you can do these things in the UI builder easily, Now, if I go to the dashboards here, the page which we created, you can create your own dashboards. You can put your reports and you can show them. So in a single page, you can do that part. The only thing which is a bit different in the UI builder and the form layouts, these are the link specific. If you share this link, only then a user will be able to access this page. Otherwise not. That's in everything we put in the workspace. And if you want to know about these things, you can go here and search for the workspace. Workspace configuration. Workspace, and you can go here. See, agent workspace home, agent workspace guided setup. You can see that how it has been built up actually. Then you get a lot of new things in this particular area. So this is a limited knowledge which I have. I want to share with you regarding that workspaces and the UI builder. Any doubt, any question, anybody till this point? Namata, Trevor, or Ola?
No, Atul.
Means the only purpose is something is better than nothing. If someone asks you, okay, do you know the UI builder? Instead of saying no, now you can say yes, I know 2, 3, 4%. At least basics, you know that what is the purpose of these things, right?
Yes, I definitely got the concept. Yes.
Good. Now I come to the last topic, an important topic. This topic I introduced in my last training, mobile apps, ServiceNow mobile app. Okay, and to do this part, ServiceNow provide three type of mobile app. I just remember two as of now. One is called the Now Agent. It's called the Now Mobile. And one more is there. The thing is that now the technology, now the people are moving so fast. People say, I don't have a time to log in into my laptop and review your change or request or problem or incident and then move forward. Then ServiceNow say, okay, don't worry. I will give you the app as well for my ServiceNow tool. Okay, so they give two apps. One is called the Now Agent and one is give the Now Mobile. Easily available on the Google Play Store and iOS Play Store. You can download it. I'll show you. I'll give a demo as well. No problem. Now Agent app is used by the fulfiller groups who want to work on the incident change problem. Now Mobile is used by the end users to make a request, to raise an incident, to raise a request item. This is the difference. This is the major difference in these two apps. We are going to be do our work on the Now Agent only because we are considering ourselves as a fulfiller groups. Okay, now let me log into my mobile because I cannot show you mobile app on the desktop version. I have to be login and then I have to be share it with you or show it to you. Okay, so let me open it and let me join the call from the mobile. Okay. Hmm. हाँ, ठीक है. Now let me share my screen and just confirm once you're able to see my screen on the my phone screen. You're able to see. And let me go here and let me go here. Just confirm. Are you able to see my screen? Maybe Namrata or someone can confirm.
Yes, I can see.
So you're able to see my mobile app screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now if you see this mobile app, okay, let me come here. So you can see like pending approvals, team unassigned work, team overdue work, and all things will be there. Okay, these are the applets. If I go on the more, come on, why it's not working here? It's giving me an error earlier as well. Let me log in again. I have to be this thing. Not sure it's a problem with my sharing. Let me stop sharing and sharing it again, and I'll open it this button. Then how it's work. Let me share it again. Mm. So now you can see this, right? My team, Y work, inventory, article, cases. So these are called the applets. In the mobile app, one thing you have to be understand very clearly. It is not completely coming out of the box. We have to be create application. Namrata says, Atul, what do you mean by the word application here? So like in the native view, the view which you're able to see on the desktop version, if you want to create a same view, you have to be create an application in service now, and then it will appear for the mobile app. So all these options like my team, my work, inventory, articles, these all are the applets. And ServiceNow provided out of the box these applets for the users. Okay, so now I will share my screen from my laptop and we'll see that how these things work. Okay, let me do that part. Clear till this point, guys, because I have to be do this thing in parallelly. Something from the laptop, something from the mobile app. Clear, everybody? Namrata, Trevor, so that I can move forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
yes.
Now let me stop sharing from here and we'll go to this one. Okay. Okay, now let me come here. Just confirm once you're able to see my laptop screen now.
It's visible.
Okay, good, thanks. So now to do this part, let me close everything here. Go here and search for the studio and come on this part. This is again, technically it's a development work, not my work. My work is to get the requirement. So like this one, learn is my application which you just created now. If you want to convert this, or if you want to make a mobile app for this application, you can do. Or if you want to create a new one, we can do that as well. Create application. Okay, I'm creating my new application. Get started. Techno. The same thing which we did it, right? In the custom app or the apps, you can put the roles here. Admin. Let me put admin here. Because this is the old thing which you already done. Come here. This is important. You want to create a native view or you want to create a mobile app. I say I want to go for the mobile app. Continue. This is very interesting topic. I learned recently in one of my project, we develop this thing. Which table you want to do? let's say I want to go my old table, learn and grow, or x underscore, it is gone, let me put, let's say incident table. Okay, so that it is already there, so we can pick up incident table. Done with table, because everything will be there now. It says start, I said yes. So now it is making the modules for me. Modules in this part, not on the mobile app. Okay. Now number one, mobile app is available offline as well. Means if you want to traverse the data here there, you can check it. So make it as a available like this. What icon you want to see? You can change the icons here. Let's say this thing, you want to change the color. I can say yes, blue. Okay. These two views will be available for you, 1 and 2. And as of now, let's click on the create. It is very interesting. I'm truly a big fan now. Little bit deep understanding required, otherwise it's good. Done with the app. Also, don't consider this as another task. It is the same thing which you already done, like SLAs, notification, everything you can do it here. But important point, the UI policies and the UI actions which you created for the native view, it will not work here. It means you have to do all the rework again here. This is what the problem here means. Let's say on my native view, let's say I go here. In my native view, this thing is mandatory, right? Color is mandatory. Let's say when I'm raising an incident, color is mandatory. If you want that color should be mandatory in the mobile app as well, then you have to be write a new policy again. This policy will not work on the mobile app. So it's like a rework for the existing functionality as well. And now I'll open my application. See, this thing has been done. Few things. Application menu, it's for you. Applet, applet launcher, data item, action, function, and the UI policy, UI style. Okay. Applet launcher means how it will be appear on the mobile app. Let me try to show you this thing on the mobile app. Let me just reload this and then I'll show you. Now let me share my screen from the mobile. Number just confirm once you're able to see this screen. Mobile, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Good. So now you can see a techno functional is appearing right here under my team.
Yes, it's there.
Right. So this is coming from the applet launcher. If I click on this, even though it's not working, not sure that why it's not working here. Let me stop sharing and share it again so that I can show you. And let me go here and now unclick. Yes, let me share it again. And now you can see incidents, right? Right, Namrata? On the mobile app.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. It is coming from the applets. Now let me stop sharing from mobile and let's come to the this thing. Let me go here and share it again. Okay, now see. So this is applet launcher on the first level, and this is applet is a second level. Now if you click on this, I want something should be visible to my users when they log in. Okay, so I have two things. Number one is the list screen, and number two is the form screen. How the things appear on the list view and how the things appear on the form screen when a user need to be enter the data. So if I come here on the list screen, you can see data item. Data item means the table from where you want to bring the data to show to the users. Let's say I want to show the users from the incident table. Let's say from the incident table, yes. In the techno functional, I have an incident and this incident is coming from the incident table. You want to add more? Yes, I want to add more. Data item, let's change. Change underscore request and click on the save. This is what the benefit here means. In a single applet, I can show the data from the two tables as well. See, it has now two data items. Change is one and techno functional is one. Let me show you here. Okay, good. So now this is a different data item. You want to create, you can create the different data item. Let's go as a single one. If you want to make any changes in the form, that's how it's look like. Let me show you on the mobile screen now. See, you can see here, right? When I click on the incident applet, I can see this screen is available. This screen is available for me. It's a list view. How it's coming? It's coming from my data item. It's coming from the techno functional. Now let me come back here on the laptop screen. Let me check one more thing. Give me a minute, guys. App info. Okay, leave it, no problem. Okay, so now you're able to see my laptop screen, right? Can anyone confirm?
I can't see anything.
Okay, let me share it again then. Okay, so now this is my applet launcher and data item from where you want to bring the data and show on the screen. So the incident list which you're able to see, it's coming from the this data item. Now what is the action item and what is the functions? Okay, action items are the buttons on the top, the three dots. I'll take you on that part as well. Is called the action item. That what you want to do with this. Let me show you on my screen now, on the laptop screen, on the mobile screen. See here, you can see the new, right? On the bottom, how it's becoming. If I click on this three icon here, even though I'm not able to click it now, if I click on this, the new will be appearing for me. This is what my action item. But if I just disconnect and connect it again my screen, and let me show, click on the new. So when I click on the new, I can see these options. Assign to, priority, assignment group, short description. From where these are coming? These are coming from the screens. So user need to be fill all the details and then it will be saved. But the problem statement here is that do you remember what is UI action? What is the buttons which we called on the form? New, save, update. Even though we created the UI action, but still UI action did not work until unless we add a code in the background. So in our mobile app, when you create a action item, let me come here again. When we create any action item, under that we had to create a function as well. By default, ServiceNow give me 3 action item: new, edit, and delete. See, we have only one applet as of now, so I'm getting 3 only. If I create one more applet, I'll get 3 more options here as well. So if you click on this new, it is nothing, it is just a button for us as of now. If I say in our layman language, if I say it is just a button for us, nothing else. But how this button will work, that has been defined by the action here. All these fields were available when we see, right? When you click on the new, all these fields should be come. So now you get an idea that from where these things are coming, which we see on the screen now. Now, these are the action item assigned to. If you notice that after assigned to, there is a arrow button. Arrow was there. It is coming from this only. So now if I go, I am on the new, I click on the new button as a function because actual code is written in the background of this only. The new which you are able to see on the bottom, it's just a button. It will not work until unless you have a function defined for the same. Okay, it's loading again. And now you can see it says where you want to map this function. I want to map this function with the new action item here. The important thing and what are the UI parameters on which this is applicable. All on this it will be applicable. We cannot go many in the very deep dive because one, I'm facing issue in this mobile phone why it's not being giving me runtime changes. Okay, but to give you the flavor that how the mobile apps actually work. So this is what we have to be understand. Now let's say about the UI policies. Because I told you that the UI policies which you have created on the native view will not work here. You have to be create a new UI policy and it's called as a screen UI policies. Now click on the new. And you can do it here. Which table, which field you want to create and what you want to do on the UI policy. So UI policy and the policy action. Same concept is still same, the same thing. But we have to do the rework here. Number one. Number two is the UI style. How you want to show your records, the way you want to show. Let me open the UI styles here. As of now, it has no style mentioned. these things. One thing which we have left is called the smart buttons. I'm sure I'm not going very fast here. Smart buttons are something which is available at the bottom side. Let's create one smart button. Let's try to show on which item you want to show. I want to show on the email, email subject, email content. Let's say I want to show on the phone. In which table? Incident table. On which field you want to do it? I want to do on the assigned to. Okay. SMS hello. Let's save this. Let me go and check and then I'll show you. It did not pick up it here. Let me refresh my screen. Assigned to. No, it's not showing to me. I'm not sure that where it has gone. Or we're doing something wrong here. But overall picture is in front of you here. What you can do, you can download this now agent in your mobile phone. You already have access for my instance. I'm going to be reset it in next 2 or 3 days. So I'll update in the group and then everything will be removed. Okay. And then you can do the practice of all these things. If you want to get one more applet, you can get one more applet as well. And then you can see two options. Let's say I want to go for the applet name change. And I want to put a calendar. Create new. And submit. So now you can see. If I refresh it, maybe I can show you here on the techno-functional part. If it's loaded for me. Sometimes it did not work so quickly as well. It's not working. Now, one more thing, which is important. When you log in to the mobile app, we're able to see a lot of options, right? Policies, inventory kind of things. It is coming from where? It is coming from your this place, not this. We're on the agent now, right? Mobile agent. See, it's coming from here, and here you can see our techno functional also appearing. If you don't want, remove all these things. It will be gone, but this record is in the global application. I have to be doing the techno functional because I told you when we are creating this mobile app, it is a specific application we have to be create. So remember on this part, it is kind of a custom application for me. And then you can check it. This mobile agent, open it. You're coming on the same place only. If you little bit to the R&D, you can click on the techno functional. This is my applet launcher. It's a launcher tab, right? You want to launch a screen, you want to change it, home screen, you want to change it, you can do it easily. If you want to make a change in the applets, their presentation way kind of things, Not sure why it's not be showing here now. Applet launcher. Yes, let me show you here. Here you can do it. So title is this. You want to include icons. You want to include search. You can do it easily. Means these are the some specific changes. So now, as of now, you are able to see only incident. I want to see on the change as well. So I have to be add my these two change as well. And you want to say vertical? Yes. Display count? Yes. And scroll down and save. Now, if you log in, you will see these two options as well. Quick action. What you want to do quickly from that only. I want to save. I can say, okay, save. What function? Function, I'm referring to these things. I said action, navigation, or smart button. Because I did not get anything here as of now. Why not show smart button to me? Let's say action and save. Try this thing in your mobile app and create these different things. Then you will come to know a lot of new things with this. Let me show you if I can try something again. Okay, let me share my screen now. Are you okay? Now see here. Able to see my mobile screen?
Yes.
Yep. So now you can see incident. Under that I have a hello. Under hello I have a again incident, and it's showing the count 118. Why? Because we put show the count as well. And you can see this eye icon, right? It is the coming from the quick action. It is coming from the quick action. If I just stop sharing and share it again with you guys, and let me open this quick action. So now when I click on the quick action, I'm able to see the new button. So it's like a speed dial in your mobile phone you have. In the old phones, we have a speed dial functionality. Number 8, number 1, number 2, number 3. We have these numbers as a speed dial. And then you can quickly do that part. So the work which is mentioned in this eye icon is the same which we mentioned in the action item as well. So action item is on the top this side. UI or smart action or the quick action will be on the bottom here only with the eye icon or some other icon you can put. You want to put, you can put it here. Clear everybody? Any doubt, any question? Let me come here now and let me share my screen again. Yes, Namata, Trevor, Ola, any doubt, any question? Thank you.
How we differentiate like now agent and the
Now mobile.
second one is huh?
Now mobile.
Yeah, now mobile, and it's for all like for Android and Apple for both the
Yes.
devices.
For the both devices, yes, it is available. The icons will be different. Now let me show you on the screen here. So these two are the two different apps actually. Now mobile, if I remember, it is in the red color symbol. Now agent is something, sorry, this one. This is now agent with a dark background. Now mobile is the light background. Like this, you can differentiate. You
So
download
now
both.
agent is something.
Now
Yes.
it is for you guys who are working, who are resolving the tickets.
So mobile or agent is for us, like
Yes, agent is for us, mobile is for the users and the
users.
users.
So they will only see the ticket status and approval
Right,
side
right,
or
right.
like.
So do one thing if you want. Download the mobile app, mobile now mobile as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In my instance, create a user. Just give them no roles. Okay. And then log into the now mobile with that ID and then see what you're able to see it. So if I will log in as a now mobile, I'll log in and creating incident. As a now agent, I can see that incident and I can work on that part. The background database will be same, but the interfaces will be different for both users. Clear, Namrata?
Yes, Atul, yes.
Good. So now let's take a quick look on our course. So how it gets started and where we have reached now. Recap and then we'll close it. So we started our journey approximately for not approximately from the 43 days from now, including holidays as well. We started with the ITL introduction, ITL 4. We see that how and what is important for a BA to gather the requirement, that smart specific, I can say, functional, non-functional requirements, and BA CCA model we see on the overview perspective. Then we started with the introduction of ServiceNow, their capabilities, their products, features. Then we see on the user interface, banner frame, content frame, and one more thing. The complete training which we done, it was done on the Tokyo release. It's a latest release which we have picked up for our training now. Then we see about the service portal, searches, global search, list search, and all the things. System properties to make a changes on the banner images, time zones, colors, codes, and all the things. After that, we started the journey with the user management, including we see how to create a user, how to create a role, groups, assign a role, assign a group to the users, what are the best practices available here. Then we see the update set before we want to move our data from one instance to another instance. We see that part. Then import set creation. Sorry, then we go for the table one. What is table in service now? Base table, core table, one to one, many to many tables we saw, attributes, field, different type of field types, very I can say references, checkbox, choices. Then we go for the form layout, how to design the form. After that, we pick up the SLA OLA introduction, how this can be configured and can be specifically on the retroactive start. Email configuration, even though for the PDA it is not available, but still we are able to try to do something which is be minimum for us. Import set, when we want to bring some data outside from ServiceNow in ServiceNow via XML, CSVs or XLS, Excel files, we see that part. It includes one important topic that is called the call set for the work for the unique identification for that part. Then we see that how we can do import and export via XMLs. We pick up the next topic on the completely service portal and the request management, catalog management kind of things. Maintain item categories, catalog, and we've done both of the things. Catalog builder as a primary, and as a secondary, we pick up the maintain catalog and the categories as well. After that, we see workflows and we see the flow designers as well. My emphasis on the flow designer, but yes, workflow is required because you are still in or we are still in the learning phase. Then we pick up the CMDB part, CSDM, CMDB, how these are entirely different type of services, different type of domains available in the CSDM. These things we done. And then we come for the inbound action and scripting part. In the scripting, not depth, but the basic scripting, CUI policy, business rule, glide records, glide class, glide classes, glide systems, all the things we done. Business rules including that part, how to activate the plugins, what are important for the plugins, database view, collaboration of the combining of the two tables, dictionary override, your ACLs, how to make sure that nobody should be able to access any specific record or table with the help of the ACLs, reports, dashboards. Till this point, all of the basics topics. Then we pick up for the application scoping, how I can create my new application, something on the consulting part, pre-sales, that how it's done, what is customer success factor, how to evaluate the financial things. Now create your all information about service now, documentation, processes, workshops, kind of things, updates at moment, cloning upgrades, how to update the clones and how to upgrade the system and do the cloning part. Then we see integration, specifically service now to service now integration end to end. We see how one side it will work, domain separation, plugin activation of the domain separation, GRC, policies, UCF, controls, risk, ITBM from ideation till project, item, mainly on the discovery part, service mapping, we just overview. Then ATF, how to do the testing in service now, CSM, what is available from the service now from the customer perspective, two portals, CSM and the CSP. HRSD we club with the ECS portal to see that how the service now is bringing the change to removing all of the portals and bringing only one portal. VTBs, visual task boards, free form, guided one, agile, how to write a good story, data lookups, assignment tools, then instance security center. And today we completed our mobile app, UI builder, and the workspace overview as well. This is what we done in our 43 days course till that date, guys. Now, any question, any doubt, if you have, please ask me. Okay, good. If no other doubt, no other question, before I formally close the call, definitely I'll take attendance as well for today. Let's go back on our basics now. When we started this training, we pray to our God, to whom you believe, to whom you worship, that please give us a strength for the next 40-45 days so that we can able to complete that part. And now it's time to again go for the gratitude to the God again. He give us the strength, he gave us the power so that we can able to complete our course on the time with the dedication, with honesty and everything. Let's take a few seconds, pray to the God, and let's after that I'll stop the recording, I'll take a quick attendance and we close the call here. Okay, just few seconds, guys. Okay, anyone want to share any feedback? Trevor, Ola, or Namrata? Any positive, negative feedback anybody want to share?
I just have positive thank you, Atul, for like providing your guidance and your experience from last 2 months. And I have learned many things. Like previously, I was working in, even I am working on service now, and I have attended your course in my maternity leave because after
Oh,
3 months, yeah, I started to learn service now so that when I resume my office, so I'll definitely not with the downskill, but I'll upskill myself.
good.
So yeah, so I have learned so many new things and new concepts. So right now, like I'm pretty or quite assured or confident that I can further go with my exams and this thing.
Good, 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 good. And also one thing which I left to be say, please, 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 this training is not only for you guys. In the background, there's a lot of people who supported you to do this training. And I would like to special thanks to you, your family members, your spouse, your kids, because they are giving their time to you. Only then you are able to attend this training. And same goes for me. My wife, my kid give me time so that I can do this training. I can get up in the morning and spend time with you guys. So please pass my thanks to your parents, your wife, your husband, your kids who supported us, because for India, it's still a manageable time, but for Ola and Trevor, it's very tough time. It's midnight now, 1 o'clock. I'm sure it's going to 1 o'clock now. So please pass my thanks to them. Okay, with this, let me stop the recording, guys. Here. And once again, thank you so much for your cooperation. If by my word, by my action, I hurt anybody, please pardon me on the same part as well. Okay, let me take a quick attendance now, guys.